Ha ha ha. I believe I'm made to visit. Let's go. The time is nigh. Do 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 do. Is this really my palace? It doesn't look like my palace. Close, open, open, close, close, open. Not noticing my presence. What? The logisticans. A little scrutiny. Oh yeah, that is in fact my palace. Damn. That is pretty convenient to do it like that. I didn't know it was a thing. The lack of observers in this world has led your nobles to become extremely complacent. Why is this unexplored now? How does this make sense? I don't understand. According to the inscription on the statue, this is a gift from House Gapreg to the Von Valentius dynasty. Must have been a while since then. Long live me. What am I here to do? I forgot. RPTs. Must order his representative at the palace to commence the meeting. Well, where is he? Curiosity merchant. Who? Finely dressed man greets you with an incredibly radiant smile. Its meticulously polished jaw augmentation reflects the palace's interior as sharply as a mirror. Allow me to introduce myself. I'm Rosarius Kamalan, a collector of curiosities. Perhaps your lordship will find something useful among my offerings. Rosarius points to his eagle, still smiling. Equipment for noble cyber assistance, of course. The demand is modest, as few in the Imperium can afford such luxury, but I'm glad to have found my calling. Judging by his expensive attire and ostentatious cosmetics, Rosarius' wealth is unlikely to stem directly from his curiosity business. He came here following his heart, it seems, and not his greed. What do you have? What the hell is this? Oh, it's for... yeah, I mean, that's what I thought. Soul Skull's Worm gains plus 20 fellowship. Uh-huh. You don't need a reputation, apparently. What's his name? His polished jaw shining, Lazarus extends his hand toward the bird, and the hand likewise made of shiny metal. Her name is a killer. Oh. How original. As soon as I saw her, I knew a creature of such proud grace simply must be properly taken care of. Now a killer is an integral part of my life, as I'm hers. With a shrill cry, the eagle stabs her benefactor's metal palm with her beak. The Ogmetic yelps while the merchant is still smiling as he modestly puts his hand back into his clothes and out of sight. Apologies, Killer is still getting used to my replacement extremity. You like the old one better? Judging by Killer's displeased look, the bird's fondness for her owner's original extremity was of an elementary rather than affectionate nature. Was your friendship with Akilla the reason you needed those Ogmetics? You are exceptionally observant. Man laughs softly and melodiously, then shakes his head. Developing a friendship with such a noble creature is a thorny path, and after a moment of especially profound disagreement, I had to have my hand replaced. But this... Lucerys touches his jaw and plant, his pride very evident. This was purely for the beauty of the thing. I used to be passionate about finding rare Ogmetics and could not resist having them installed. Please keep this a secret from the Adeptus Mechanicus. I know the Red Priests don't condone things like that. Anything really special. My collection will offer you the biggest and broadest choice in all the expanse. However, even a devoted enthusiast like myself has his limits. There's a certain captain who owns a unique protocol, a family heirloom, which he has refused to sell to me. His ship is called the Renegade's Fall. Perhaps you can chart the path to his hoarded treasure. I will send you the coordinates of the place where we last met. Great. Here we are. I'll have the audience arranged immediately, your lordship. The dog.
Proctor Exactant, Solomon Anthar, I greet you on behalf of the Adeptus Arbates.
Arbates. Is that how you pronounce it? The formidable-looking man offers you a salute. His armor is immaculately polished, and the hulking cybermastiff sits at his feet. The arbitrator's face reveals nothing but imperturbable equanimity, and his gaze is cold and weighty as befits an enforcer of the law.
Thank you for responding to my request, Rogue Trader. I'm here on the orders of Marshal Strax to ask for your help. We are in pursuit of a tithe thief. We must board the thief's ship, execute the heretic for his crimes, and return the sacred tribute to the protection of the Adeptus Arbates. The reward for your assistance in this matter will be the thief's frigate, the Heartless, which we will capture in the course of the mission.
You will? You're here to beg for my help. Well, go on then, make your case. Perhaps you'll found me in a helpful mood.
I hear the words of the true heir of Lady Theodora, and the promise of swift retribution against heretics.
Retribution? What was the nature of the arrangement between the Arbates and Theodora?
Your predecessor made a formal alliance with us. She provided us with a headquarters
How
on
come?
Argonis, and supported us in the collection and guarding of the Imperial tithe on several occasions. We, in turn, assisted Lady Theodora in enforcing the law on the worlds under her control.
Was this tithe stolen from my domain?
From Rykad Minoris, the tithe ship departed shortly before the world fell and has not been in contact since. Our investigation revealed that the ship was plundered and destroyed. I already know the name and approximate location of the culprit.
Well, go on then. Why have you approached me and not Winterscale? Rykad Minoris was his world, not mine.
I did, and I was rebuffed. As Rogue Trader Winterscale rightly pointed out, from the moment of the tithe's collection, responsibility for it transfers to the Adeptus Arbates. He also noted that the loss of a world is not an inconsiderable detriment to his protectorate, and he has no intention of expending resources to recover something that no longer belongs to him. Under similar circumstances in the past, our arrangement would have obliged us to turn to Lady Theodora. She was a key figure in supporting the Lex Imperialis in the Coronis Expanse.
Sounds weird. Well, where's the Marshal? Why isn't the Proctor with this request?
Marshal Strax is not in Dargonis at present, so he appointed me to speak on his behalf. Time is of the essence when there is a heretic to catch. I am sure he will present himself to you as soon as he returns to your capital world.
So you've lost a ship and you want someone else to solve your problem. What does the stolen type entail?
Resources that every world is under obligation to relinquish for the good of the Imperium. In the case of Rykad Minoris, they include the ceramite and explosive reagents produced on Rykadi Philia, armor glass, medical supplies, and guardsmen, a living tithe to be recruited into the regiments of the Astra Militarum. Cargo like that is particularly dangerous in the hands of heretics, as it can be easily converted into wealth or used for military purposes.
Cute dog.
Do not mistake, this is an attempt at bargaining, but I promise you, if you agree to help us, you will see how truly impressive Galato is in action.
Right.
It is not for me to judge the Emperor's anointed, not least when I cannot fault his reasoning.
Oh, but I can.
I suggest we move to a more private location, where we can provide you with the case files. Captain Sargona and his flagship, the Heartless, are concealed in Mundus Nullius. The exact location can only be determined with your ship's augurs when we enter the system. The Heartless is escorted by a small flotilla. You'll need to neutralize it in order to capture the frigate. Our BT strike teams will land on the upper deck, while your boarding party handles the remaining bays. My squad of arbitrators will take on the most difficult and dangerous part of the operation. The ultimate goal is to capture the captain's bridge and interrogate and execute Sargona.
Tell me more about the ship you're promising me.
The Heartless is the enemy flagship. It has been corrupted with inhuman technology, but you have the necessary resources to purge it of Xenos filth and make it serve the Imperium once more. Even if you don't wish to own a ship previously crewed by pirates, you will have prospective buyers lining up to take it off your hands. I'm no expert on ships, but when I questioned the captains on Footfall about the Heartless, they were almost salivating as they listed its virtues.
So you're offering me a ship that I have to capture myself.
What I am offering is the coordinates of your future trophy and a team of arbitrators to help you take the vessel. You will be enriched, and you will be continuing the alliance formed by Lady Theodora with the Adeptus Arbites. It is for you to judge the value of this opportunity.
Everything is clear to me now. I need more information about the thief.
Stein, transfer the latest data. Bryce, hologram. This one has the complete file.
Quick rundown.
He is a former privateer and a fugitive psyker. At one time, he was involved in the cold trade and the supply of Xenos mercenaries, but his pirate habits got the better of him, and he started robbing his associates. Now, even among the criminal rabble, he is known as a nasty piece of work. Something of an achievement, you will agree. Sargona is cunning, cruel, and unpredictable.
Guido Sargona, homeworld unknown, psyker, specialty pyromancy, formerly sanctioned. Abandoned his post on a privateer ship and joined the pirates. Confirmed links, Vespalica, Xenos, alleged heretical cults. Also implicated in at least 15 attacks on trading vessels. The image quality leaves something to be desired, but you can make out the criminal's surfeit of augments in sumptuous clothing. There's something haughty, almost maniacal in his bearing, like the tyrants who sooner or later proclaim themselves gods. How are you so well informed?
Shortly after the fall of Rakad Manoris, I questioned the Liege of Footfall. He supplied me with exhaustive information about Sargona and his ship, and gave the arbitrators full access to the docks. I suspect Takara's compliance stems from some bad blood between him and Sargona. Scum eating scum. Nothing new there. As you wish.
Any technical recommendations?
The task is relatively simple. Kill all enemies we encounter, and not let them kill us. Sargona must be taken alive for questioning, but I and my team will handle that. There is one other thing. The following call signs will be used for Vox communication during the mission. You will be RT1, and I will be DX1. I also request you use RBT sign language throughout. Non-verbal commands are faster than speaking, and will allow us to catch our target unawares. Here is a short list.
There are 24 basic commands, from head nods to combination of hand gestures, everything you need to quickly and efficiently communicate enemy position and numbers, and even coordinate joint attacks. What do these call signs mean?
DX1 means I am in command of the Delta Xi Squad. It's one of our standard designations for strike teams in the Expanse. RT1 is you, the rogue trader and leader of the Rho Theta Squad. For a short mission like this one, these identifiers should suffice.
I suppose.
Good. Do you have any further questions?
I may have other matters to attend en route to the Mundus Nullius. Will you be able to accompany me?
No.
Oh.
I'm still on mission, and in your absence, my subordinates and I will be checking weapons and finalizing tactics for the assault. In other words, we will be wholly occupied with preparations. Acknowledged. Sargona is already dead. He just doesn't know it yet.
So, does he die and you get his dog or something? Wherever that... Oh, it's right there, actually. Since the ship is already upgraded, it should not be that much of an issue, right? Lord Captain, the Augur crew has spotted a fleet dead ahead. The drive signature of the enemy flagship matches that of the Heartless. The escort ships are sticking to it like flies to grog. Anyway, what are your orders? Tactical report. The enemy frigate is heavily armored and boasts a fighter launch bay, which for sure won't be empty. As long as the escorts are around to defend it, trying to board the vessel would be a death sentence. My advice is to take them out first and attack the Heartless itself. Once the frigate is damaged, we can close in and board it. Patch me through to the captain of the Heartless. A silken, almost whispering voice fills the air. Oh? No? Ah, the illustrious rogue trader has arrived at last. Let me guess, you will now graciously offer me one chance to surrender. Solomon, read this criminal his verdict. I'll grant you a swift death if you lay down your weapons. Throw me some recap and wipe down the captain's throne after you vacate it. I'll be there shortly. Nope. Captain Zargona, your void-frozen remains will serve as a message to anyone who thinks they can lay their hands on the Tithe and escape justice. In the name of the Lex Imperialis, prepare for execution, heretic. You can wave your legs around in the Imperium, lawman, but this is the expense. They might pass the sentence, mighty pass the sentences here. I'm coming to take everything myself. The Vox lets out a theatrical yawn. If your ship's weapons are as weak as your threats, then you are already dead. Well, let's not waste any more time, shall we? Show me what you're worth. Okay. Okay.
Let us purge your enemies, rogue trader.
There's only 4 enemy ships. Oh, that's cute. That's really cute. Doesn't really look too impressive, to be honest. What am I here for? Bum. You're kind of in the range for that.
Let the enemy burn. Commence lead fire.
Those are some really cute ships.
Helmsman, follow my command.
I wish it would be enough, but it's not. Oh, okay. It's not quite the same as that other fight. I mean, it's a little bit bigger than mine, I guess.
Initiate the barrage.
And now?
Macro cannon fully.
Oh, you can't even. Is that allowed?
Let the enemy burn. The target's void shield has been weakened.
Oh, it doesn't do anything. Okay.
Commence lead fire.
I'm guessing we still have to just kill it. How the hell was that a side shot? Oh, that absolutely,
Proven once again.
absolutely scrapped them. Well, Captain, the boarding teams are raring to go. The Heartless's Gallowfield generator is cooked, so no warp diving for them now, and we've set off fireworks in the primary drive too. That rust bucket isn't going anywhere. We can begin the assault on the ship right away, but experience tells me this will go a lot smoother if we deliver just a couple more precise strikes. How about we flatten a few heretics between the bulkheads to make the fighting easier for you, Lord Captain? Hello, Chib. I must remind you that the Heartless has been promised to you as spoils. Every new blow to the ship would also be a blow to the dynasty's treasury. Fire on the section just beneath the entry point. We'll collapse the elevator shafts between the compartments and leave the enemy without reinforcements. We need to clear out the boarding zone. Raver, shake up their upper deck. I don't care. Ready and waiting. I'll see you on the upper deck of the Heartless, Rogue Trader. Off we go. Judging by the light here, I would expect the fight on the inside to be not that hard.
I'll rub a fox down your throat next time. Yes, this area is clear.
No longer voiced. He's lost his voice. What is he shooting at? With this burst of movement, Solomon attracts your attention. I will lead Delta's Zai squad along the lower deck. We'll distract the enemy and draw fire on ourselves. Your squad, call signs Rule Theta, will proceed along the upper deck. The objective is to reach the elevator. Rogue Trader, I request that you personally do not put yourself in the line of fire and do not take unnecessary risks. We cannot lose you. Once the deck sweep is complete, we will rendezvous to regroup and launch the assault. Solomon puts two fingers to his ear, listening to his comm. Another arbitrator squad has been hit hard. Find a way to open the door for us. There should be a cogitator or control panel nearby. But first, we'll go down and get into position. We need to overwhelm the enemy with a surprise attack. Why not go all together? We can overwhelm them with our numbers. It is very gallant of you to take the fire upon yourself to spare me. I don't want you to die, Solomon, so be careful. Don't risk your life on my account. It sounds like it's more dangerous to go below. Why don't we switch? I will not send the Rogue Trader into danger, not even if he requests it. Your survival is the priority. Well, no. We'll focus all the fire on us. Splitting up grants us tactical advantages. I know it is based on dozens of successful assaults. Alright. If you get into trouble, call us immediately. Solomon taps his finger on his box. Turning to his squad, he sucks in a lungful of air and roars. Delta Zai squad, formation A48. Go, go, go! That's just a free-man formation. Sorry. 6 man in a dog formation. Loot.
Now that's interesting.
That could have almost hit me.
I have failed my kin. My success was inevitable.
Oh, now she opened it.
Oh, too hard for a simple monkey.
Delta charges. A low rumble from the shaft tells you that an elevator from another deck is coming this way.
Venture forth.
Let us give him a proper welcome.
While perusing the Lord Captain's library, I discovered the memoirs of the greatest quartermaster who has ever served the Von Valancius dynasty, Silverto de Iono. His sly tactics will be of great help to us during this boarding operation.
Forgive my bluntness, Lady Cassia, but there is not a book in existence that can describe the full spectrum of things that typically go wrong on a boarding mission. It is better that you rely on my practical experience instead.
Are you trying to lure me somewhere?
Let's seize the moment.
The enemy crew has blocked the door from the other side. Explosives are required to create a way through.
Duty prevails.
Assist whenever possible. 5%. Do I really wanna?
Did you hope to see an Azuriani fail?
5% is quite a few times. Don't I have better tech skill item? I think she only has the +10 one. Where's the other one? Is that still on Pascal? Did I actually forget to unequip it from him? Slightly annoying. Yeah, anything I can make use of. -1. Might actually be useful for her. Instead of the range increase. Reroll a failed test once per test. Okay. Close. Logic. Hmm. Hmm. No, where's the one? Yeah, just for re-rolling tests, really. I'm getting tired of it. Okay. Fine. Any tech use here? I doubt it. Did I use one?
Kemorak.
No.
Did you hope to see an Azuriani fail?
At least it's a double test, right? So I get two at once. So it's not gonna take as long.
I have failed my kin.
I can be here all night.
Kemorak.
But I would rather have the plus 15 on tech from the item that Pascal is wearing, instead of having to do this.
Did you hope to see an Azuriani? have failed my kin.
This chest better be worth something.
Did you hope to see an Azuriani? I have failed my kin. Did you hope to see an Azuriani? Morak. A trivial task.
Well, 2 is fine. You get something like this. Okay.
Marching ahead.
Oh, yeah, I shouldn't have done that.
Over there.
Why are the checks on this ship so fucking high?
Forge ahead. Never linger.
Never doubt me.
Dead.
None are better at searching.
Tech use 70. Here we go again.
I have learned much in my exile.
Logic 15. Well, you did that one.
The Emperor favors me today.
Succeeded. Me?
Now that was easy.
That was easy. Judging from the deck plans, there's a small room hidden behind the elevators that did not make it onto the arbitrator's diagram.
Onward to victory.
My warp sight reveals something.
Oh my god.
Pay attention.
Another cruise deck under my boots. The flare of emergency lights. It has been a spell since I last went on a boarding mission. Why, I feel a decade younger.
I feel just as invigorated in anticipation of a battle with heretics. Onward!
Is that supposed to be the elevator? I have no clue. Since they were running through there, I assume that's the way forward.
Never doubt me.
You sure there's not another trap? 5%. Of course it's 5%. Whoa.
I have failed my kin.
Yeah. If this keeps going like this is gonna be very annoying.
Did you hope to see an Azuriani fail? I have failed my kin.
Worse, you failed me. You shall suffer death for this transgression.
Kemorak. I have failed my kin. Did you hope to see an Azuriani fail?
Jesus Christ.
I have failed my kin.
Well, this is fun. I'd rather these chests have 0% chance. Then I wouldn't be sitting here crying.
My success was inevitable.
Oh, that was worth it. Did I just reload? Instead of save, I reflex.
Kemorak.
Yep.
Did you hope to see an Azuriani fail?
It does give me some joy. Yes, actually.
I have failed my kin. Kemorak. Did you hope to see an Azuriani fail? Oh, too hard for a simple monkey.
Save, not load.
Stay sharp.
Oh, look at that. Is that the elevator? No one knows. I would rather not have that right beside me. If you'd be
I
so
look up
kind.
with a feeling of wonder, as if a field of flowers was blossoming near me. A child
If you would
saved
be so
from death.
kind.
1,000 heretics were burning alive, begging
Thanks.
and sobbing and howling.
How long does this stay? Okay.
I'm restless.
Can you enter combat like that? I've never tried.
Doubt is for the weak.
Another battle demands our attention.
Kinda works.
I'll level you.
It doesn't do anything though. There's 19 of them. And you just destroyed our cover. There's gonna be a lot less soon. I believe. It's fine. They're already dead. They just don't know it yet. I'm not even gonna bother.
The navigator's might. I'm not accustomed to be now clad in scarlet.
Yep. I know, I guess you can kill a bunch.
I'll show you why navigators are feared.
Swift and silent. Another soul slips beyond the veil.
It even hit the guy all the way back there. 19? How's it 19, dude?
I am not your Xenos pet, monkey. If it serves your cause. This tedium is
Good
beneath
enough.
me.
See?
No more. I am not your Xenos pet, monkey. I understand your ideal death with my hands. I am not your Xenos pet, monkey. Another soul
Oh, the rest
slips
is...
beyond the veil.
There's one. Oh, they're here. Okay. I guess.
If I must.
Dead.
If it serves your cause. I hear you moving. No more. This tedium is beneath me.
Let's make it quick.
No! His ruby flashes are choking me.
Bullet wound.
Another soul slips beyond the veil.
Where are all these enemies? Oh, where's that guy? Oh. Complicated.
I deal death with my hands. If it serves your cause.
He has 324 health.
Ancestors guide me.
Oh yeah, because you have no bullets left. Oh, whatever. %. That's good enough.
I will bathe this battlefield in righteous fury. As the Emperor commands, I act. Faith without deeds is worthless. I'll do it. You, my Emperor.
One is okay. I don't think she can hit him. Maybe I should have gone for her instead. Oh well. Yeah. It is as I feared.
Of military tactics.
Unless...
If only that were possible. I am
That should be
a
12
navigator,
tiles.
not a servitor.
Not quite the direction I expected you to go. How far does this thing even go? Oh, it's actually not that far. Why do you have to be so far away?
I need a foothold.
Be careful not to cross my gaze. As duty demands.
Venture forth.
Almost thought I would have to heal that stuff. Shield. What am I gonna do with that? Trash. In fact, it's all trash.
This ship has potential. Once we refit the hull, replace the officers, and make a few other changes here and there, it won't be so bad at all.
A clot of Xeno artifacts, many of them drenched in the blood of their former owners. Oh yeah. The Xeno device is lacking energy. You'll have to connect it to a power source to use it.
Let's see this through.
Like...
Watch your steps.
that thing. Thank God the people in my retinue are so tech-savvy.
A trivial task.
Easily done.
The Xeno device comes to life with a low hum, then goes quiet, awaiting your actions. My actions. Such as... The abominable creature behind the thick glass is showing no signs of life. Just by looking at it.
There.
Floating in the greenish liquid is a Drukari medusae. Medusae? A dangerous parasite that absorbs its victim's emotions. Oh, is that what they
Forge
do?
ahead. Never linger.
I thought they just shot waves of lasers.
Keep a sharp eye.
The burden of failure is the
Really?
most terrible punishment.
It's not enough that you waste a melter charge, no, you also get a fucking debuff for it. Because you're so
What a shame.
utterly crushed by your own uselessness. Your own incompetence.
That was a problem for you.
Duty prevails. None are better at searching. Watch your steps.
Can't wait to see you blow yourself up on the 85% trap.
Task should have been accomplished easily.
Ah. Classic.
Onward to victory.
It doesn't seem like it was worth anything. The black cogitator you're looking at is clearly not Imperium technology. With its unnatural curves and the surface smooth like solid mercury, nothing about this machine suggests sacredness. The device has no vid screen, but you notice the presence of dry, rust-colored spots on the control panel. No. Breathing heavily, Kesha covers her eyes with her hand as crimson tears seep through her thin, trembling fingers. Such rotten, rusty colors cannot possibly exist. It's all madness and lies. A mockery. Alex raises his eyebrows. If only every Xeno heresy were as blatant as this one. I hope I didn't need to spell out what must be done with this perverse construct. What is it? Is it just one of those spheres where you just put people inside to torture them? The very sight of that mechanism files us. One moment of stupidity will spend an eternity of cursed existence for all of us. A spell, not spend. Is that what you want, Elantag? We must destroy it before the darkness of this creation touches our souls. That's fine, you're all just overreacting. You touch the leather-bound buttons. In an instant, tiny needles sink into your fingers and the machine greedily absorbs the seeping blood. A whisper-like mental echo rustles in your head. Access has been granted. Nice. The needles slide deeper into your palm. Pain flashes through your spine like a jolt of energy, and you feel a drop of cold sweat run down your back. A string of data surfaces from deep inside the machine. It is awaiting your next orders. First log. A cacophony of screams explodes inside your head. Images swarm in your mind's eye. Bodies. Lots of bodies. Your hand is covered in warm blood that is not your own. Memories of the machine's first owner. The images flicker out as suddenly as they appeared. The machine has sneaked its way deep inside your consciousness where it awaits your next command. Keep going. A mental image comes to life. You are on your knees, your hands tied behind your back. Your wrists are painfully swollen and your face stings with numerous abrasions. A finely dressed man stands with his back turned, but it is clearly you he's talking to. Did you think you could betray me and get away in one piece? You were never smart, but I had no idea you were an idiot. There's nothing wrong with a bit of greed, my dear fellow. Stupidity, on the other hand. Think of this as me doing you a favor. You barely have time to register the glint of a weapon in the captain's hand before a burst of pain shatters the traitor's skull, your skull, and your mind is released from the grip of the shared memory. Next in line, you remain standing next to the cogitator. The panel is being fed by your pain and you send a request. Shut down life support systems. Instantly you see, or rather sense, several people inside a crew cabin gasp for air, then sink to their knees, turn blue and collapse lifeless to the floor. A quick death would have been too good for those traitors. You can feel their pain. You open your mind to it. The memory ends abruptly. You are lying in a fetal position, surrounded by pitch darkness. From all sides, the metal walls of the spherical prison bear down on you, their cold surfaces scalding the raw lezons of your skin. They are separating you from the world outside. Worse still, they have cut you off from the warp. The deafening silence presses down on your skull, making your mind scream in agony. You are aware of your body still existing, but your consciousness is already slowly dissolving inside a cocoon of emptiness. And then the sphere opens up slightly. Blue light comes flooding in, blinding you. You hear a grating non-human voice. A disappointing result. The amplifier has next to no effect. The test subject is too weak. Leave him. The sphere slams shut again and you are forcefully ejected, or so it feels, from the memory. 6 damage. The machine is refusing to let you go. It drives its needles deeper and still into your flesh, trying to reach the nerve endings and drinks greedily. You're overcome with a sensation of boundless hunger. When at last you manage to jerk your hand free, a fan-shaped splash of blood hits the pedal. The machine's agony retreats from your consciousness. There you go. And this machine is controlled by pain, and you have fed it sufficiently. You place your hand on the panel, only for an instant, and send a single thought into the cogitator. Open up. A barely audible click rises from the sphere's shell, and the walls of the prison move slowly apart, revealing a desiccated corpse. The dead man's body has stiffened in a huddled up position, his fingers wrapped tightly around a metal object. There you go. In one swift movement, you draw your weapon and rid the world of the corrupting xeno-abomination. Good end. I'm not gonna get into this whole companion stuff right now. Vera kills a target for the first time in the round. They gain +10 to all characteristics. Vera gains +3 agility for each movement point they have right before that attack. Up to +30 agility. Oh, it's a lot of agility, but just very little armor. Oh, these are gonna be the elevators. At least it looks like it.
Stay sharp.
Really?
I have learned much in my exile.
Should have picked the other one, actually. One multi-key. We already got it back.
Oh, too hard for a simple monkey.
They didn't even blow me up. Only just at 6. Why is it 3 now?
I have failed my kin.
Oh. I see how it is. I didn't even realize that was the thing. That it did that. How did you fail the earlier one 3 times in a row? With double checks. At 70%. It makes no fucking sense.
Marching ahead.
You think this is a joke? How is it 6? Is it because she technically has 6 checks?
A trivial task.
No, what? I don't get it. I don't get it anymore.
I have learned much in my exile.
Venture forth.
And I don't remember either since I started this game like, what, a million years ago. Maybe it just has something to do with the percentage.
Didn't see that one coming.
Huh. She did it with 15%.
Keep
I don't
a
care.
sharp eye.
I better myself through my service.
There.
That's a bit of an awkward
Let's see
level up.
this through.
She's never failed a ballistic skill check. Until now.
I failed.
Oh, there you go.
Never doubt me.
So that was the last one. I guess we did make it to the elevators. Using the archetype abilities grants them fellowship bonus. Temporary wounds. Hooray.
Forge ahead. Never linger.
Drukari equipment. Alright. I think we were level 43. Which would be... Every enemy killed by the Master Tactician increased the Master Tactician's resolve by +1 until the end of combat. decent. When you have the AP for it. Yeah. You might actually be able to go into melee with that. Kind of. What is this? Oh. That looks weird. It did not look like that the last time I checked. Using cautious approach also grants the Arc Militant temporary wounds equal to 10% of the Arc Militant's maximum wounds. The same happens at the start of every turn while the Arc Militant remains under the effect of cautious approach. Okay. I mean, you can't just use it at the end of a turn for free, so... That's what I think it is. Probably. Since I'm missing out on Pascal already. Power weapon expert. I wish this game would make it easier to identify follow-up kills. I know there are, but that's just because I know, not because the game is telling me. You. Minus 14% dodge. Yeah. God, I hate this. It's good anyways. It's good anyways. The area was not moved for 2 rounds. Yeah. Anything else? Hmm. No, I don't care about that. Also kind of shit. There isn't really much else anymore in there, huh? They're all kind of meh. So I guess this really is one of the better ones. Damn, that fucking sucks. That actually sucks. I mean, she's broken, yeah, sure. It doesn't feel very good to have to choose something like that. Gains a bonus to armor. Plus number of versatility stacks. Good enough. The servo skull projects a hololithic image of a man boasting a slew of exotic cosmetics and an ostentatious jacket. Are you enjoying yourself on Valancias? I see you and your pet arbitrators are crawling all over my ship like little void rats. You try to make it to the bridge. I would like to shake the throat of such a troublesome individual. The hollow threats of a man whose ship has been boarded. Why did you steal the tithe? Did you really think you could escape the Imperium's wrath? Nah. Brave words. But have you considered the possibility that I have allowed you to stride ever so confidently into my hands? It is that overconfidence that has sealed your fate. Something within the servo skull emits a shrill beep, and Sargona's image flickers for just a moment. What a cheap trick. Surely you do not expect me to run back to my flagship, do you? Is this the best servo herald you could find to speak to me? It's a defective piece of rubbish. That skull, unlike your own, is in perfect working order. The signal from the detonator is almost through. Time to adorn the deck with your intestines. A red microlumen flashes inside the servo skull, very much like the lumen on a melted charge. Oh no. That's cute.
We are the spearhead of the Imperium.
Don't care.
Let me help.
Outstanding. Now back to the
Let
front
us see
line.
what I found.
None are better at searching.
You didn't search anything.
The Emperor favors me today.
Oh. More Xenos stuff. Great.
Duty prevails.
Onward to victory.
The unknown Xeno devices covered in tangled wires and show signs of crude tampering. Someone has attempted to incorporate it with human technology. Disgusting. Go away. No, not that way.
Marching ahead. The Inquisition taught me many things.
This place vaguely resembles a chamber used for rejuvenant treatments. The sinister appearance of the devices installed all around the tub suggests their Drukhari origin. That's it? That's everything? It's kinda cheap.
Stay
I
sharp.
sense something nearby.
I better myself through my service.
There's gonna be another trip, isn't there? Yep.
Administration is a holy task. Never doubt me.
The seat from which the captain addresses the officers is far more modest than its counterpart of the rogue trader's vessel. That's a seat?
Let's seize the moment.
I don't think that's a seat. An error. The box transmits the sounds of gunfire and death screams. Then you hear Solomon's calm voice. This is DX1 receiving. If you've been waiting for an opportunity to gallantly rescue a rogue trader from under fire and earn his regard, it's time to act. Solomon, we're pinned down. Can you help? No heroics. I need your life. It would be a shame to end our acquaintance without first getting to know each other better. Our unit is under fire. We need assistance, now. Requesting support, DX1D. Copy. Get me the word out of here. You have 1 minute, or I'll have you patrolling the Gonal back streets for the rest of your life. Stick to protocol. Copy that, RT1. Stand by. Over and out. See? Efficiency. Here we are. Why can't you do it yourself? Okay.
Sweeping the area.
So what? What? That's where you came from.
Glato, detection.
Now what?
mode.
Now what? I don't know why I can't zoom into this, whatever it is. What? Oh, letters. Proc to the depression, the fuel pipes is at its limit. You could use the valve to create a diversion and roast a few of the scoundrels. Oh, there you go. Not much.
I'm on my way.
Run. Where's the rest of you? I have a feeling I won't be making it to the bridge today. I don't know why it says it don't have him selected if when I have. That's a lot of enemies.
You are judged guilty.
I don't know what your roles are. You all kinda have shields. He doesn't. Okay. He has to stay with him. I don't think this is gonna work. He has to lean out to shoot. Immunity to critical hits. 2 or more enemies and 2 cell radius around the arbitrator. Okay. This doesn't seem like something you should be charging into, though. Am I the one who's wrong?
Directive accepted. Understood. Executing order. Directive accepted. Understood.
Can't just use all of these
Executing order.
and then wait. There's too much. Do do do. Cool. Yeah, I'm gonna see about it. Interesting choice. I guess.
Directive accepted. Understood. Executing order.
Mm-hmm.
Directive accepted.
Oh, maybe I should have used this one. How does it cost free AP? What? Are you stupid?
Executing order. Directive accepted.
Why is your shitty ass burst cost free AP?
That goes outside the mission parameters.
Shitty ass screen.
Understood. Executing order.
I don't even know what it is supposed to be.
No innocence. Directive accepted.
Oh. Sure, I guess.
Show me what you've got.
Let's get to it.
Good turn.
Let's get to it.
I'm not reading all this shit. Perfect.
Let's test our skills, Galato.
Dodge. Whatever that did. Why is your movement so fucking trash? Is that what they teach you? Oh, I know why. Oh, okay. Uh-huh.
Moving into position.
I don't know, just go over here and then... Why does this cost free movement? This is fucking retarded. Like, holy crap, dude. Legit retarded.
The order's clear.
Okay, whatever. Perfect cover. Great.
Hold on. Let's make it quick. Let's get to it.
Good shot. Doesn't one of you have like the ability to run through stuff? Right.
Understood.
Don't care.
Executing
Just go over
order.
here. They didn't really do much.
Directed. Accepted.
How about this one instead?
Understood. Executing order. Directive. Judgment is full.
Exactly.
Understood. Executing order. Directive accepted.
Well,
Understood. Executing order.
something like that.
Directed.
Crazy. Your movement is still fucking trash. It's unbelievable. Oh, you can't... You simply can't go further back. Well, it's still trash though. Why is everyone just in the fucking way every single time?
One of us would be enough.
Can't you just fucking do something for once? Holy shit. I don't even care, man. I don't even fucking care. Oh yeah, you have this one as well. Wait a second. kinda works.
We've got a job to do, Glato. I'll take it as a priority.
I wish you could do another one.
It won't take long. Understood. Executed. One less.
Guilty.
Let's get to it.
I don't think anyone is gonna survive this.
Show me what.
Report. Threat neutralized.
Let's get to it.
Out of my way. This scum. Hold on.
Alright, I think I know how I'm gonna do this next time then.
Take back up.
I think I know, but now it's too late. I'm gonna just go to bed, I guess. Makes more sense. Yeah? Get fucking assaulted.
Understood. Executing order. Directive accepted.
How are you dodging that? 2%? Oh yeah, you're in cover. Yeah, right. Okay, buddy. Sure. Oh, that's the wrong one. Ah, now I'm just fucking triggered because it counts as cover.
Understood. Executing
This is
order.
retarded. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna go to bed. It's too late anyways. But yeah. I'm gonna deal with this next time. Until then, thanks everyone for stopping by. Hope you have a good day, good morning, good evening, good night. What an exciting prospect to come back to this next time. Till then, bye-bye.